These are the ruins of a dying culture, the American shopping mall.
The remains of Rolling Acres in Akron, Ohio. Poster child for a recent phenomenon in America, the dead mall.
And many around the country now look like this.
Well, what's really changed is the way that people shop. When malls in the U.S. were new back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, we didn't have social media. You couldn't shop on your phone.
You probably know it by now. The American shopping mall is in serious trouble. With online retail topping the charts, there just isn't a need for as many physical stores as there was a few decades ago. Northeast Ohio saw a mall boom in the late 1960s and early 70s, and today we will be looking at the two hardest hit areas. Midway Mall opened in 1965 in Elyria, Ohio. It had three anchors: Sears, JCPenney's, and Higbee's. For 30 years, the mall functioned at full force, but after that it just looked aged, so it was completely redone in 1995. Slowly after that, Great Northern Mall and then Crocker Park began drawing customers away from Midway, and anchor stores began to close. Dillard's and Woolworths then left the store, and one by one, small odd shops began opening up on the inside. Within the last 5 years, churches have begun running out certain storefronts, which in my opinion is the death sentence for any shopping center. In 2016, the mall went up for sale, and it is still up for grabs today. It is 1.1 million square feet, and it's just too big. There's no need for that much sales space when there aren't enough people in the vicinity to even meet the demand. Not only is the mall significantly vacant, the mall strips surrounding the main complex are a ghost town. In my opinion, this mall will meet the same fate as Randall Park. With the declining neighborhood and increase in retail sales, this mall will close for good within the next 8 years. That is, unless some major redevelopment happens. 50 miles to the northeast is the completely abandoned Euclid Square Mall. This place is unbelievable. It was built in 1977 by Jacobs, Visconsi and Jacobs Company, the name should sound oddly familiar, and operated as a host for outlet stores up until 2013. From 2013 to September of 2016, small churches rented out about 20 sites within the mall for congregational purposes. Then in September, the mall officially closed its doors. Today, there are rumors that Siegfried Industrial Properties will acquire the property relatively soon, and Siegfried's largest client is Amazon, and the mall is probably the largest and closest industrial development site to downtown Cleveland, so it makes sense that Amazon would build a massive distribution center right where the mall currently stands. And that is the textbook definition of a corporate power move. If you get the chance, check out this place before it's demolished. Don't break inside because security still operates, and also just don't. But there's something really fascinating about watching nature slowly take back this massive concrete ocean. I'll leave you guys with footage of my trips to Midway and then to Euclid Square. And as always, keep exploring.